Shabbat Shalom. This is your brother Arya from Toronto. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, all powers, all glory, and all honors unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachaha Chorash. Double honors, double praises as well to the hopeful elect, to the 144,000 elect men and hopeful elect men that are scattered across the four corners of the earth from the 12 tribes of Yahshua, and to the elders and apostles and bishops and brothers of the great millstone who teach and rule well, and sincere Akyam, Akwath, and new believers that say Shabbat Shalom. So, in today's lesson is actually a dream I had. So, in this dream, I was dozing off at the clouds, like looking at the sky, and all of a sudden I see that the clouds were forming into an angel. And when I had seen that angel, it appeared to be all in white armor, and his face was just covered in a hooded robe, like in the video game. I'm not sure if you brothers or Akim sisters played Diablo 3 back in the world, and that angel was in the clouds, holding a sword face down, holding like the pommel of the sword, or the handle. And as a reference, I seen the angel some sort of like this. You can something like this, and it was just being there in the air. Then later on, Salakia. Later on, it just disappeared into the clouds. I tried looking for it because I was just enlightened to see it. I was extremely happy to see it. I didn't feel any threatened or anything. And seeing that, it was the Lord's Yahweh Shemishai's angels watching over, and other brothers that are in truth, right? And I got a couple precepts I got while meditating upon this dream, and I have Revelation 7:1. And after these things I saw four angels standing in the four corners of the earth, holding the winds of the earth, that the wind should blow on the earth, nor the sea, nor any tree. So, seeing that, appeared like, there are four angels across the four corners of the earth. Standing, holding the four winds. And by the Lord Yahweh Shemishai, he's getting ready for things to come down upon this earth, right? He's gonna lay judgment upon this earth, and he's gonna show no mercy when the time comes. And right now you're seeing a lot of stuff coming into fruition, and time again, gotta wait for that prophecy to be fulfilled, which is the MOTV, right? That final prophecy. We're in the midst of the start of Jacob's trouble, and a lot of people are suffering across the four corners of the earth. And actually, let's go in. I took some pictures on the chat GPT, what the dream means as well. So I typed in, and I took a screenshot of it. So, dream meaning of an angel forming in the clouds with a sword holding and putting his hands on top of the pommel. And it says, 1, the angels in cloud. Angels often represent messengers of the Most High, Yahweh. In the clouds signifies a heavenly vision, something spiritual, not earthly. And then 2, the sword in the hand. The sword represents judgment, power, and the word of the Most High. So it says here in Hebrews 4:12, for the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword. We'll go into that. We just gotta finish the whole roll, really. And bear with me. Hebrews 4:12. So for the word of Yahweh Bashim Yashai is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit, and of the joints and the marrow, and the center of the thoughts and intents of the hearts. And go back, is also linked with divine judgment against the nations. So Revelations 19:15, and we'll go into that too as well. 19 and 15 in KJV. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, and that with he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod and iron. And he treaded winepress, the fierceness and the wrath of Almighty Yahweh Bashim Yashai. So yeah, the Lord's gonna lay a hand, put judgment, like I said, and then he's gonna rule them. Out of his mouth goes with a sharp sword, that which should smite the nations. So the Lord Yahweh Shemishai is gonna punish the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. So they'll be shackled and chained, and the nation shall serve the nation of Israel. They shall serve the Lord, and they shall serve the Lord Yahweh Shemishai. And he's gonna show the Lord Yahweh Shemishai is just gonna show his wrath through his son, and Yahweh Shai is just waiting for that day to come too as well. So 3, resting on the pommel, sword grounded, not raised in battle. This shows readiness but restraint. Judgment is prepared, waiting for Yahweh Bashim Shai's command. And yeah, Yahweh Shai, while he's doing work, he's just waiting for that green light when Yahweh Bashim Shai just says, yo, lay waste upon them. And go slide to the next. It can symbolize Salakia. Damn thing. So it can symbolize a watchman's stance or pause before action. So yeah, the Lord Yahweh Shemishai is just, again, he's waiting for that green, the Lord Yahweh Shemishai has to give that green light to the angels and start bringing all the disasters. And it's slowly coming. It's slowly happening, right? Almost like saying, and then bullet point says, almost like saying the decree is set, the sword is ready, but the moment is not yet. Meaning overall, this dream represents a vision, coming judgment and protection. The angel standing with the sword at rest suggests that Yahweh's judgment is near, but he's holding it in his timing. It may also be a reminder to stay righteous, because the angel with the sword can either defend the elect or execute wrath upon the judgment. And really, yeah, that's true. Like I myself, I don't even know if I'm one of the elect, and the brothers are. We just hope so. Yahweh, so our Lord's will. But I pray that, I hope I don't get judged. But if it does happen, then it's part of my lot. I have to face the consequences, and for the actions I have committed towards the Lord. And I know that I angered him. And really, you have to apply fear of the Lord. And there are some precepts I can show you as well. Like in Ecclesiasticus 2, or Sirach. My son, if thou serve the Lord, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste at the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, and that thou mayest increase in the last end. So you just gotta apply these precepts. Set your heart aright, which is your mind as well, and constantly endure. Try to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments in the best of your abilities, the best way you can. And yeah, that's all. You were edified, and I'd like to close out by giving all praises, all powers, all glory, and all honors unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kaha Kodash, Bahashem, Barakatah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yoshai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yoshai. Double honors, double praise as well to the elect, to the 144,000 elect men and hopeful elect men that are scattered across 4 corners of the earth from the 12 tribes of Yahshua, and to the elders and apostles, bishops and brothers of the great millstone who teach and rule well, and sincere Akyam, Akwat, that are tuning in, and new believers. So, I'd like to close out by saying Shammai, Yashallah, Yahweh, Allahayna, Yahweh, Achad. Shammai, Yashallah, Yahweh, Allahayna, Yahweh, Achad. Shammai, Yashallah, Yahweh, Allahayna, Yahweh, Achad. And Babad Babal, Kom Yashallah. And Shabbat Shalom to the next prayer lesson.